Let's take one by one. First, let's take, autotrophic nutrition. Let's take autotrophic nutrition. As I discussed, autotrophic nutrition is found in green plants only. See this picture. In this picture, you will find certain green dots. Yeah. What are these green dots? These green dots are basically chlorophyll pigments. These are so tiny. These are so tiny that it is not visible through our naked eyes. You really need a high powerful microscope to view all this chlorophyll. Yeah. This chlorophyll has got, basically chloroplast. So these are there inside the stomata, which is present underside a leaf. We will discuss everything now in details. So we are doing a drill down of exactly how things happen in autotrophic nutrition. So autotrophic nutrition is found in green plants. Obviously, green plants will have chlorophyll. Autotrophs are producers obviously because they make their own food, and they make their own food with simple inorganic substances which we have discussed. That is sunlight, carbon dioxide, nutrients, water. Yeah. And there are two types. One is photoautotroph, one is chemoautotroph. Now, next, coming to what is the difference between photoautotrophs and chemoautotrophs. When you write down, especially in science and in biology, when you find things which are very little differences or have more things in common, please draw differences like this. Write one point on the left, one on the right, and write down what are the differences. It helps in better understanding. So photoautotrophs makes food in the presence of light. Sunlight is necessary, of course, be it less, be it more, be it very little, but sunlight is necessity for them, for photoautotrophs, because the word photo, sunlight is necessary. Chloroplast, it needs chloroplast because only sunlight will not suffice. If there is only sunlight, it will not prepare food. Chloroplast is needed, which is the green pigment, which is there in the stomata. Yeah. And giving a few examples, green plants, green bacteria, purple bacteria, red bacteria, blue-green bacteria, which we have already discussed.
Ma'am, bacteria can be of any color. Ma'am, like yellow bacteria.
No. It cannot be yellow bacteria. That's what, Karthik, if you remember in the beginning, few slides only I said, I was trying to clarify that there are certain colors which are very dominant colors, like purple, red, blue. These are dominant colors which hides the green color. Yellow is not a dominant color. So you can, if there are certain plants where you can see yellow, maybe the chlorophyll is there, but maybe the yellow is dominant there. Yeah. In case of bacteria also, it will not be all bacteria, all color, any color bacteria. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you. Now, chemoautotrophs makes food with the help of chemicals. This is very interesting. As I said, how come chemicals, from where do they get these chemicals? These chemicals are basically inorganic substances which are present in the surroundings. See, these, as we discussed, fertilizers, nutrients in the soil, yeah. So these are there in their surroundings. The plants have it in and around them. From there, they pick up whatever chemicals they need for their survival. Plants are very intelligent living organism. We just think that they can't hear, they can't listen, they can't talk, they can't walk, but that's not the case. They are the most intelligent living being. They, out of all the minerals, all the nutrients present in the soil, they will pick up what they need and they will reject what they don't need. Correct? For example, we were discussing nitrogen fixing bacteria. Remember, they will pick up the nitrogen as they require, nitrogen for their growth and for their well-being. There are certain bacteria which resides in their roots, which prepares, which fixes the nitrogen and sends it to the leaves for their survival. Similarly, there is sulfur oxidizing bacteria and iron oxidizing bacteria. So chemoautotrophs, when we talk about chemoautotrophs, these are like little machines, which prepare their own food with the help of chemicals, with the help of certain organic substances. Of course, they also need water, sunlight, carbon dioxide, but they very smartly pick up the chemicals from their surroundings. Correct?